Joined now by Notre Dame, Wake Forest, quarterback Sam Hartman. You were in college a long time, Sam.
That's what people are telling me.
Is it weird that it's finally done?
I don't think it's hit me because I'm still kind of in the Notre Dame helmet and still around college guys. And but you know, when you're getting coached by these kind of individuals and these you know, in this environment at the VC Senior Bowl, you start realizing, and also you start realizing the guys around you are everybody's getting faster. Everybody's, you know, unbelievably savvy players. So it's starting to click how fast the game's going.
Well, that's what I was wondering, because I was thinking about your career, and most guys who stay at the same place as long as you did at Wake Forest, their coaches move around. They go through different offensive schemes or different defensive schemes. You played in the same scheme the whole time, and it took going to another school to play in a different scheme.
Yeah, no, for sure. It was I was really blessed with Wake. I grew so much there and learned so much from just an unbelievable coaching staff, starting with Coach Clawson. You know, he taught me so much, so many lessons, so many things that I learned from him as a man and as a coach. And then Coach R was there for me the whole time. I think that was something that probably gets overlooked in this whole process because people see it as, oh, he left to go to a better offense. It wasn't to go to a better offense. It was just a different offense, right?
Yeah.
And it was a more pro style. But I mean, all the success, the reason I got to Notre Dame, the reason I'm here is because of them and because of Coach R and his stuff.
What did you take from the Notre Dame experience? Was it what you thought it was going to be?
It was surreal, to be honest. It changed my life for sure. I mean, that fan base, that organization, the culture and the legacy of this, that entire place. It feels like you're in a movie every time you step foot on campus. And, you know, I learned how to handle a lot more off the field, I would say, and the pressures that come with being the Notre Dame quarterback. And it's something that's special and something I'll always cherish.
What is that like? And in the good ways and in the bad, what is it like to be the Notre Dame quarterback?
I don't know if there's ever bad. I think when you say Notre Dame quarterback, that has a pretty heavy weight behind it. And it was really cool. You know, you get around campus and everybody kind of knows, you know, who you are, what you're doing. And, you know, there's some pressure to that, but I think that's a part of why I wanted to do it. I think if you asked me when I was 12, hey, you want to be the quarterback of Notre Dame? Heck yeah. If you ask me when I'm 40, if I want to be the Notre Dame quarterback, I'd probably say heck yeah. So I don't think there's a lot anybody in the world in their right mind that would say no to that kind of opportunity and the perks that come with it and also the pressure. But that's why you play the position.
So the best throw at Notre Dame, was it one you made or was it the marshmallow?
I would say the marshmallow for sure. That was an unreal.
So tell the folks what happened here.
All right, so a big tradition senior night at Notre Dame is people throw marshmallows on the field. Don't know why, don't know how, right? And people are laughing, listening. So you got to hear this story. And so we're on the sideline. We have hot chocolate. It's a cold game. I'm walking the game. I'm like out of the game. We're winning. And from, I would say, 30 yards up, like probably row 40, a girl launches one. And I'm walking, it lands. I'm moving at the same time it lands in my.
So she led you.
She led the receiver, dunked it in my cup.
She threw your hot chocolate open.
Yeah, she threw me open across the sideline, and obviously the only thing you can do is chug your hot chocolate after that, and that got the crowd pretty fired up. But it was cool. I think I've met her before at something else, but it was they were pretty fired up.
Have you told the scouts about her?
No, I'm trying to make.
Yeah, you don't want her. Yeah, you don't want her going higher in the draft than everybody else.
Exactly.
So, well, all right, you were in college for a long time. A lot changed in college football with NIL coming in. How did that change day-to-day life in college football for you?
It didn't really change anything. I mean, it's still the game. You know, I know you probably hear horror stories or things about guys living differently and acting differently. I'm sure it's in some places, but I think the great thing about both Wake and Notre Dame was that the coaches in the locker room especially kept the game still pure. There wasn't talks of money and talks of, you know, how much you're making and how much you're doing. It was all about the game, and it's a great perk and it's a great part that, you know, you can help, like we're learning here, you know, plan for your future and start earning and earning equity and investing and whatnot. But you know, it's still football, and I hope it tries to stay as much as it can, because college football is a special place, and you know, that it's pure there, and as much as it can, try and keep it pure.
Well, and that's what with your locker room, because that's what everybody was worried about, is would it tear locker rooms apart? you said that you didn't hear about it much in there.
No, it wasn't. That was the whole thing as leaders in the locker room and at Wake and at Notre Dame was like, guys, this is the only way to this falls apart is people start pocket watching and start wondering why is this guy making this and I'm making that, and it happens naturally. But if it's something that's in the dark corners, who cares? That's life. But as soon as it becomes the main focus, then football is not, and that's when you struggle.
So as you turn your focus to the NFL, how prepared do you feel for this process?
I feel incredibly prepared. It's a cool experience. I mean, everything comes and they call it drinking out of a fire hose right now. And, it's just the ability playing for so long and doing this for as long as I have is, the ability to do that and then also be able to step back and kind of take a deep breath and rely on the people you're closest to and roll with the punches. Like, I mean, practice yesterday started out, rough for me with the one-on-one reps and wasn't throwing it great. And, you try and get out on the team and make some plays, and that's how it goes. It's not always going to be, perfect throw, perfect play, perfect call, and you just got to roll with it.
And when you get thrown together with guys you haven't played with before, how quick does the connection come with the receivers?
I mean, these guys are really good. It's cool. They kind of make you look good a lot of the time. So it's a hats off to these guys. I mean, they're unbelievable.
So if you could go back and talk to 16, 17-year-old Sam, what would you tell him to expect?
Hold on. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
All right, Sam, appreciate it.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Thank you so much for watching. Just a reminder, subscribe to this channel right here so you never miss an episode of Andy Staples on 3. And oh, by the way, watch all the other great videos on the On3 Sports YouTube channel.